How's it going, everybody? My name is Shamar Wright. I'm a producer that goes by the name of Shamarwrightmusic. You can check me out on SoundCloud. I sell beats. I do it all, but I won't bombard the video with my advertisement. I'm gonna just continue. So this here is a tutorial on how to make trap beats in Ableton Live 9. It's pretty straightforward. It's very different from FL Studio, very different, but same process. Things just look different. Ableton is just very scary looking, but it's very easy to use. I've been using this for years. All right, so let's get started. First, let's get some drums going. Or better yet, no, not drums. Let's get some probably some instruments, so create like a melody first, just to have a melody. So we have all the instruments here in the instruments tab. Let's see what we can use. Let me just go through these, just pay attention. Got the operator, some ambient evolving sounds. Bells and thin pad. Let's see let me see how that sound. And for the sake of this for the sake of this tutorial, I'll use all stock sounds. No plugins or anything, just to make it, just to keep it very simple for people. All right, so we got some bells. Let's see how they sound. Now, you got your bell rack here, right? You want to insert a MIDI clip, or you could just record live. But I'm gonna insert a MIDI clip so I could draw in my notes. I'm gonna draw the notes in. So let me do that. Let me go back and show you how I did that. Right click on the highlight the bars in which you want your clip to be at. Right click and then select insert MIDI clip, or hit Control Shift M. Alright, so you got it. Your MIDI clip right here. Bring it up. Let's get some notes. I like that. I'm just make a melody real quick. No real. See, to me, when it comes to trap music, I don't really think about theory as much. I think about more of the feeling of the trap song, how it feels, rather than how it feels rather than how it really sounds. If that makes any sense to anybody, that doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know how it sounds. If it sounds good, it's good to go. You know what I mean? That's how I see music. So I got F sharp, then I got C sharp, G sharp, and an E. I'm just moving notes just to get like a better trap feeling. More of a autonomous, dreary, trappy feeling. I like that. Let's go for the drum rack. Drums. Right click, insert MIDI. Right click, insert MIDI clip. And now let's get some drum sounds. I got the Mike Will Made It drum kit. First, start off with a very very short kick, a very short release kick, just so you don't just because it's better. All right, nice kick. Let's give me a nice snare. Snare 9. Got some hi-hats. Go and get some hi-hats. Let's get the banging. So I like that. And then go and put the hi-hats in. Just drum all across. You know what I mean? And this grid is at, what grid is this? 1/8, 116. No, it was at probably 132. So the grid is at 132. Now the snares. To me, I like when my snares drop. I like when my snares bounce with a bouncy feeling. You know, like I know people that keep the snares on the on 2. That's cool. That's great. I like a bounce. Those hats are very they're too wild. So let me tone those down a bit. Tone down. For the hi-hats, the voices are overlapping. So let's just select one voice. Turn off the retrigger, lower the release, sustain, and decay a bit. Okay, alright, so the drums sound good to me. The bells sound good to me. Let's go ahead and add another instrument. Probably like a brass or something. So for my brass sound, I'm gonna go back to the Ableton library. So cut the instruments, go up here and search for brass. I'm sorry, I'm not the best speaker in the world. Like, I barely talk. Like, all I do is make beats all day. So, and with these instruments here, you can drop them into the device rack. Okay, my MIDI keyboard doesn't work. All right, so insert MIDI clip. Let's see what notes we have here. We have an F sharp, a D sharp, D flat, D and a G. So let's make some chords. So with this brass instrument here, first I'm gonna find the right notes, and then on top of the notes I'm gonna build a chord. So just bear with me here. It might sound kind of corny going through it, but just bear with me. I got you. Okay, so I want to make this loop longer. Instead of being only one bar, let's make it 2 bars. So go here and hit duplicate loop. It'll dub it for you. And while it does that, it'll also double loop it here for you again. So you notice like before. So let me hit Control Z, which is undo. It's all in quarter bars. And then I hit duplicate loop and it'll double it, and it'll be looped here as well, so you don't have to go back and re-stretch it out. So let's copy these and duplicate these and drop these down an octave. Slide them back this way. See how that sounds. Matter of fact, man, these brass sound soft as hell, man. Let me get some savage shit going, man. This shit sound too soft. Now let's go to your instrument rack, and let's go and get us a sampler. Now the sampler is like the FL Studio, the FL Studio wrapper, where you could drop samples in and edit the sample, all the extra stuff. The same thing. So, alright, so I got my sampler here, right? And I want a brass sound, like I want something very hard hitting, something, I don't know, something that'll fill in the beat. Let's get it. Now that I think about it, my bells are too soft as well. So with the bells, let's see, we have some trap bells here, but they sound too tough. They sound too rough. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else Ableton has. So back to the Ableton library. Let's see what else we can muster up. Analog sound, I don't know. Electric, piano and keys, bells. Let's see how this one sound. I mean, just flip through it, get the best sound you can. Alright, now time for some 808s. So with the 808s, what you want to do? Alright, so within this Mike Wells drum kit here, he has 808 basses, right? Just like you would have probably with FL Studio, you know, the same thing. So you have some 808 basses here. Let me go find them real quick. I like that bass a lot. Has a very long tail. You hear like a slight clap being played out like in the end of the tail of this bass, which could create some texture for your track if you know how to use it right. So let me just go ahead and use that one. Get the instrument, another sampler. All right, go back to your micro drum kit, get that kick. All right, but you have a couple of things here that you gotta mess with first. So in the filter and global tab, voices, hit one voice. You want to be able to control your kick's decay and release. So let's bring it down to 0. This tail here, this tail here correlates with this release meter here. So just drop that all the way down to 0 or to 1.0. And what I do is I go back into my drum rack, I copy the kick pattern and just add it to my 808s. Now I don't tune my 808s. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ableton hasn't really created a very efficient way of tuning 808s when you're making a beat. So I don't tune them. I kind of already have mine pre-tuned to like C. But 808 doesn't give you. I mean, Ableton doesn't give you the option of. It doesn't have like an in-house plugin to tune things with, or to see what tune things are. So you got to play it by ear, which I like. So I ain't tripping. So let's go. I'm going to copy the kick pattern. Copy. Go on, paste. This might sound bad, but let me go ahead and I'm gonna mute this. Mute the brass and bell real quick. So I suggest when you do make a bass line, you play in a higher octave. Like right now, I have mine at C5. I can now edit and see what sounds good. So let me pull back in the bells. I like that. You can do it anywhere you want. See, right now, I'm giving you guys a very simple, basic, straight tutorial. But if you want more like complexities and all the extra stuff that Ableton can do, give me some time. I'll make them for you. So don't trip. So let me go ahead and tell you. So let me just go ahead and continue with the tutorial. All right. So you have the 808. It's playing C, A, C. I don't know, man. These bells to me sound so cheap. They sound so terrible. Let's see. Let me see what I could do. Let's add let's EQ these. Let's make them sound better. They sound so terrible. Alright, so EQ. Okay. Audio effects, right? Ableton comes with its own EQ, compression, effects like delay, reverb, whatever. It has those as well. It has like a whole like list of things. And if you want, like a more in-depth tutorial on what to do with these or where everything is, let BusyWork know, and he'll let me know, or whatever, or just let me know, and I'll make it for y'all. So we have the EQ8 here, which is the same thing as any other EQ, any other DAW, same thing. Let me go ahead and see what the brass is up to. Make it sound better. I'm gonna go ahead and EQ the brass. It's lacking. It's missing some high end to me. What I do with every instrument, If the instrument isn't the 808, I try to cut off as much low end as I can without making things sound unnatural, just to give the 808 bass a lot of room. Because you know what I mean, this is trap, so you're trying to make the bass seem big and heavy without having the bass overtake the entire track. So you got to mix within perspective here of the track, like a trap. So you want heavy bass, you want heavy drums, but you don't want too much of the instrumentation being played in the foreground. It's kind of like a background thing, but the drums itself lead trap. So the drums got to be slapping, smacking. Know what I mean, you got to have heavy ass drum. Boom. I ain't feeling these bells, man. They sound so cheap. The entire pattern sounds cheap. So let's go. I'm just create like a different pattern. Fuck it. Good. All right. Let's see what we can do with the percussions. The kick to me is very flat. So let's add some saturation. Saturator. Niggas haters. They be hating. So the saturation that I'm using is the Ableton Live built-in saturation. Here it is. What I do is when I load this up, it's very powerful. The thing with Ableton is the audio effects are very harsh. They're very heavy. So with that being said, like you want to keep things down to a minimum if you can. So with a saturator, I like to do hard curve as the wavetable shape, whatever that thing is, a hard curve, which might be a bit too much, but but let's try it first though. Yep. width down to 0 because 808s are, I mean, bass in general is best kept model. And let's see how much bass we need, how much bass that we want. So the more you pull it this way, the more bass you'll get. The more you pull it to the right, is the less bass you'll get. And more of a top end, more of a mid-range growl. Turn on the soft clip just to keep it from clipping. Sounds good. You want to keep your bass underneath your kick so your track itself will sound harder. You could also sidechain the bass to the kick drum. You can. I don't think it's that needed though. I don't think you really need to do that. As long as you keep the bass below the kick drum, it should be fine. You know. But let's go ahead and let me just finish this off for you. All right. So I want to add like a crash when the song first starts. So I'm gonna go back to my plugins. I mean, not plugins, but my instruments, drum sounds, whatever. Ooh, crash. So drop it in. It'll create an audio file. I mean, yeah, you drop in the audio file. It'll create an audio track. So let me teach you guys how to do it. Let me teach you guys how to do a snare roll. Alright, so go to your drum rack. You can start your roll. I give my roll a whole bar. So let's see. You got the roll in place. Now you want it to pitch down, right? So what you do is you go back to the drum rack instruments, highlight the snare drum, go over to the transpose, right click, and click show modulation. It'll show the automation of the transpose within the MIDI clip. You just go ahead and drag that down. Let me make the make it small. There we go. So you got that going. Alright, let's see. I'm going to create like a reverse cymbal or crash to lead into the second part. So just grab a cymbal and crash. You grab it. Bring it over to the end of the first 4 bars. Round it up. Come here, hit reverse. So see how that sounds. Okay, I like that. I like it. This could be a bit longer though. The reverse cymbal crash or whatever could be a bit longer, so hit warp, then hit loop, then gone, hit right click it and warp it as a 1-bar loop. It should give you 1-bar loop. Let's see how that sounds. Crazy. Okay, guys, and that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, leave a comment, request something. Keep me busy. I like to be busy, so keep me busy. Request something. Let me do something.